Hello, guys. Hello. I haven't been live on the other page for the longest time. So I'm streaming on both accounts and my YouTube at the moment. So sorry if I'm going to repeat some of the things that I said last Friday on this page. Is because I haven't gone live on the other page. But besides that, there are breaking news for both pages that I just heard. Maybe Luna Hallelujah. Hello, Amelia. Hi, Ame. Listen, ditaba tse ntjha di re, Nandipha Magudumana has been beaten up by a sagoma and a fellow inmate. This is said to have happened yesterday. Yesterday, got the 17th. She reported the matter to her lawyer this morning. Her lawyer was busy with other things and he received a call. Mr. Machini Mutlo received a call this morning to say, hey, Nandipha was beaten up. That was the first call. Hi, and then he was in a meeting somewhere, and then just as he was coming out of that meeting, he had another call, and it was the client herself, Nandipha Magudumana, reporting to him that, hey, I'm being beaten up. Kishapiwe ke sangoma. I don't know who is that sangoma that is brave enough in there to beat up people. Or is it somebody that has a gift that is inside already for other crimes? And then also a fellow inmate. Jwale, Machni Motong stresses the fact that the other inmate is mentally challenged. So I don't know, what does that mean? Does that mean DCS has imprisoned a person that is supposed to be Govescopis, and now that person is beating up other people? And then she can tell if somebody is mentally challenged. I don't know. Do you think it's true? Before Nakigwa Maikutlo Aka, guys, do you think it's true, Hori? Oshapuki Motala mentally challenged. Can they keep a person that is mentally challenged? Because usually people with mental problems don't even get acquitted. They don't even, not acquitted, convicted. Sorry, they don't even get convicted, but while mentally challenged. Usually people with mental problems are taken to Sterkfontein or Vescopis or any other institution that is catering for mentally disabled people or mentally challenged people. So how come that mentally challenged inmate is still in prison and now is beating up other prisoners? I don't know. Or other inmates. Let's not call her a prisoner yet because she's awaiting trial. She's an inmate for now. So hey, like now I'm worried. I'm like, what do you think? Apella, just this Friday, this person, this laptop, okay, on a flat surface. So it sounds like what is suffering. I think the fan is suffering. Just that Friday, this lady had taken Showmax and MultiChoice to court hore ba ska etsa ba ska they should not release the documentary. How the very same weekend submit you up. I don't know. Is this but your background is scary? Kaja wena ole kwala busi. Busi uyigwala sithando sam uyigwala gwali. Sabani semasababusini busi. Sabani semasababusini busi. Busi how ubasabani labantu. Ubasabani. Ekela ubugwala girl. Ekela ubugwala. I find it very strange that just last week she was fighting for the release of the documentary, that it should not be released, and then all of a sudden, to me it sounds like now there is some form of manipulation. I don't know, but maybe I'm shapile someone, but I don't know why would the timing, man. The timing is odd. It's just that the timing is just odd, that she could be beaten up at this particular time. Is it an effort to say inside is not safe? Allow me to go out. Don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence of I'm shapile, guys. Because no, it's not safe. All right, let me just give a short summary of what the documentary is about for people that do not have Showmax and for people that have not watched it at all. So the documentary is mostly it's about Thabo Bester, and there is just no way to talk about Thabo Bester without adding Nandipha Magudumana, because she made herself an issue by adding herself to Thabo Bester's story. So there is no way of telling Thabo Bester's story without adding her as well to the mix. But Thabo Bester's childhood, they managed to get hold of the mother. The mother, I don't know whether he managed to get hold of the mother is the new story that she gave, or they took the clip that was already on the internet, because it sounded so much the same, that she was violated by some guy while she was with her cousin coming from her uncle's place, and then on the road to the deer they got this lift from this guy, and then this guy ended up violating her. And after it's true that he was paid 30,000. It's not a secret. He had to be paid. He played a big role in there. He's not the only person that has been paid, because Showmax and MultiChoice, they pay you on the minute your clip has passed a certain amount of time. So if it's more than a certain length, you have to be paid. So you won't be paid for if it's just seconds. If you're appearing for seconds, they will just ask your permission. That's it. But then if you're going to make a sit down and they interview you on a sit down, they have to pay you. So they paid him 30,000, and I feel like they robbed him. 30,000 is too little for when you think of all the sacrifice that he has made. He has made a whole lot of a sacrifice, because the father did what happened did not sit well with him. The father is on the side of Nandipha, from what we gathered from the documentary, and even from the case. We already know that the father actually is on Nandipha's side. So, and the father is the head of the family. So if he is in contrast with the head of the family, he definitely is going to be affected. The relationship that he has with the family is going to be affected. So 30,000 for me, it's nothing for what, for the sacrifice that he has made. And anyway, it was a follow up. He's the one that wrote to Showmax. No, not Showmax, I'm lying. He's the one that wrote to Ground Up a long time ago. He actually sat down and write an email to Ground Up. So this was just a follow up of the email that he had sent to Ground Up, giving Ground Up some of the information that is very valuable that is in circulation right now. It was coming from him. So okay, now we get to hear Hore Thabo Bester started there, and Macy wants to say things like Thabo Bester will be followed by bad luck because he has dumped her. I'm like, hey wena mfazi ndini, ulahle umntwana kuqala sakhe Thabo Bester ola ka rena ha ba tlodila mkhukhu. I mean, that's a lie. That is just a lie. You can just tell them, if Thabo did say that, I think it was just Thabo trying to get out of him. Ay, Misu Pambeneshim, Misu Usile, Misu Usile, Miss has been running away from responsibilities for the longest time. So Misu Sari, yena naya aloshe Thabo, bathola Thabo lisiko. So yena is not a problem. Thabo was the one that was not there. This is a child you're talking about. Macy is a liar, man. Macy is just lying. I don't know. Part of me, not a part of me, a big part of me refuses to believe that Macy ever cared for Thabo. And I understand maybe her reasons for not caring for Thabo. Maybe what happened, the way Thabo came to this planet. And during those times again, you had to explain why we're no different. So I think for her own selfish reasons, she made sure that Thabo was not in sight so that she doesn't have to explain to people because Thabo definitely is clear he is mixed, and there was a time when people would make you answer. Even now, I think people who've got children who are different still feel that way. It's difficult to have a child that is different because people will make you explain why. So I think Macy found that it was difficult for her to discuss why is she having a child that is different, and she found it very easier to deal with Thabo out of the way. If Thabo was at her mom's, it would have been better for her. The mother will do the explanations while she lives better with other children, because Macy went on to have other children. Macy is capable of giving children love. There's a problem. Macy o na le bokgoni ba ho rata bana, ba ho tswala bana, a ba hodise, a ba ka bo yena a sa fane ka bona. She has done it for other children except for Thabo. So maybe society played a role, number one. Number two, maybe the way Thabo came to this world also played a role as to how it was difficult for her to accept him and to explain to people all the time the origin of Thabo. So, and maybe she felt like it would be easier to deal with other children, not Thabo. But then, Macy, we are paying for her sins. Macy made the world to pay. And I don't understand the audacity of Macy to think, okay, Thabo owes her a cent. Thabo owes her a luxury life because she's living in a shack right now. And right now as we speak. Now she wants to make that so that she plays a victim as if Thabo now has got this money and Thabo does not care for her. As criminal as Thabo is under no obligation to care for someone that never cared for him. That still, even now, as an adult, is not bothering to care for him, even now. So what should make Thabo, what should drive Thabo to do something for her? Thabo mkolote next me says where are the other children that she showed love? They must do something for her. I'm sorry to say that, but I can't know three. So the other three, let them step up and give her the life that she wishes to have. She was there for those children. Let them be there for her as well. So then Thabo grew up, took the jacket of one child of one school in Hyde Park. Right there, Hyde Park more as thing. One of the high schools there. And he didn't go for just a jacket, just a metric jacket. No, he went for the metric jacket that had so many so the emblems that show that this child is achieving. You know, the Golozama, they've got these jackets, and each time a child achieves something, they call them colors, body half colors, and what. They are all tied down on the jacket. They are soon in. They are soon in. They are soon in. Thabo went straight for the jacket. Till today, we don't know the owner of that jacket. The owner of the jacket. Did you sell that jacket to Thabo? You are an adult now. You can tell us. How did Thabo get a hold of that jacket that had so many, what do you call those achievement badges? It had those achievement badges of all sorts. Everybody that saw Thabo when Thabo was that age, when they thought that he was attending Hyde Park High School, they were very sure Thabo is such a child that is achieving at school, and he would be standing at the corners asking people for money, and then he would be making excuses as to people will be taking out money, thinking just says, here is this child that has got everything, that is working very hard at school, and this child is in a need. No, it cannot happen. Man, there's evidence. And they would be popping out money. Now the problem started happening when people saw her more than once with the same problem. And people start noticing this emergency, and now this child is still here. And now if you are standing there, you're asking too many people, you're going to repeat others, because you can't hold all those faces. You're gonna try the same trick that you did, maybe not yesterday, maybe last week or last month. So Thabo, it's such things that got him outed, because now other people started to be like, and then they started contacting the school. Oh man, there is a child that is like this, and then the school also started hunting for the child. At first, they thought maybe it is one of their learners that is at school that is now putting the school into disrepute by using the school uniform, school name, and all that. The school was hunting for Thabo, while now some of these people that have already helped Thabo under the false pretenses earlier on, they were like, okay, not, but I'm going on and on and on. These things that I'm saying, not everything is in the documentary. The documentary just tell you about the jacket. Now I'm mixing up with the kind of information that I've researched. I'm sorry. And now people are going to want to see all this that I'm talking about in the documentary, and it's not there. So, sharp, I'm just filling the gaps there and there. Network is jealous. Network it cannot do that. Is it on my side or on your side, Busi? Hey, Shwena, don't tell me. You know what I'm definitely sure about is that I think my fan, because I'm sitting on a bed, so the fan would be suffering. Let me put it on something because the laptop must still breathe. So let me stop adding a lot now. So because I just want to give a summary of the documentary. Let me come back. Woosa! I'm coming back to the documentary. Sharp. So now, fine. Oh, on your side, Aski Sibusi. So that is the Thabo story when he was young. Fine, and then started doing petty crimes that made him be arrested. That's how, anyway, he dropped out of school. Dropped out of school because of those petty crimes. Actually, the standing by the corner and the what already was back from prison. Macy was told, come and take your child, we are releasing him for those petty crimes. And then he comes back. What does Macy do? Nothing. Macy just goes and signs out Thabo from prison because they could not release him without a parent. Macy was that parent that went to just go and release him. After releasing him, Hatsi guy, and then they split their ways again. So Thabo goes and asks people money and so on and do all those things. Thereafter, he graduates and starts telling people that he has got a modeling agency. This modeling agency, he goes to radio station, I has about the interview, I have God, he made us if this is very, very legit. Here is one pair of friends that had just registered their company there. But register a company, but register a company. Thabo pulls their name from somewhere and says, and puts a call to this guy and says, hey, when I'm Thabo, I think it's Mataba. Hey, Mataba, I found your company guy, you are registered, so and so and so. Please, I want to shoot this. I want to shoot something and I want your company to come and shoot it for me. Yo, Mataba Otabile, Atamaya friend. We scored ourselves a deal. We must get 20 bottles by tomorrow. And please, 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 they must bring in laptops. Hey! But now the two of them, remember they are a new company. They don't have the equipment. They go somewhere, they borrow the most expensive camera. Somebody's camera that is expensive, that is very professional, very valuable. They bring it to the job. And on the other side, the girls. But the following day, 20 girls with their laptops. And here are the shuttles. Boom! It's a bit. Sangene tips. Boop. Hi boo. Let's forget tips. But I think he was operating from depths anyway by that time. So he gets to a restaurant, Spare. Gets to some Spare restaurant, says, Lela Pile, let's start by eating. By this time, one of the friends has been asking, okay, please tell me, where's the script? Do you have the script? Because now he wants to be prepared for this job. He's excited for the job. Okay, what are we shooting? Are we shooting an advert? Are we shooting what? We want to know. And what angle are you looking for? And Thabo gets irritated. Thabo gets irritated and says, hey, everybody goes to him. Spare. I can see the model sitting there with these people, cameramen, and the shuttle drivers. Everybody's sitting there, and then there goes Thabo. Thabo says, "Hey, everything you need, the bill is on me. Order anything that you like. Boom, boom, dijo. Hi, baja bana bamdim. Wouldn't you? Na awodi lena. I order hojua. And then in the meantime, he says to the shuttle guys, "Kiko by key, yakuloi. I just wanna go. Just here, I'm coming. One more fake key." And Thabo cool. Oh, I missed another part. There comes a part when these guys that borrowed the camera, when he says, let's leave all the laptops in the shuttle and then let's get in, grab something to eat at Spare. The girls and these guys want to take things at the laptop. He says, no, everything that is in there, it's insured. Everything that you take out of there, it's no longer insured. They wanted to take their camera out so bad. And he said, camera, no problem, but just know that higher insured who of high that shuttle. So you have to put it in the shuttle if you want it to be insured. If anything happens, out, then you're on your own. Imagine, this is an item that you borrowed, is not yours. You want it to be secured. So what do? Why can you get a shuttle? Hurry, it's a man loja. Then he borrows the keys. He takes the car. He takes the shuttle. He takes the shuttle. Pew! Gone! The shuttle. Wheelie! Haibo. Ay, ba relaxitse. I'm the owner of the job. And I bury him and no knowledgeable nyana ka go tseba ntho tsa buang ka tsona. Except for that guy, that one particular guy, ana botsa ka bo the details as to is there a script as what. You're not the first person to pick up, oh man. This person doesn't like to be asked questions or irritated. The rest, everybody was respecting him, thinking he is all that. Now, when they don't see him, no one is worried. How sharper? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours gone. Weirdly, I left 4 hours into a the manager was spare. You've been sitting here for far too long. Can I have my space? Please settle the bill and give me some space for my other clients. Imagine a whole group of 20-something people. Remember, the models alone were 20. Now, it's not just the models. It's the camera people as well. It's also the shuttle people as well. Because I can just think of the shuttles. Maybe there were more than one or whatever. I don't know. Shuttles in the now, all these people are sitting there at Spare, taking space there, eating and eating and eating until Billy, if it out 15 down. And this was, hello, let's go back. 2011. 2011, like, imagine a Billy at 15K. 15K, yadijo, not bujala. Yadijo. The year. You understand? Woman 10 years back, 11 years, 12, 13, 14 years back. Yes. Abasi Lelio. Haibo. No, we don't have food. Imagine Boozy, 15 tau. Hey man, no problem. Let's do this. Let's call the police. So, okay, in the documentary, they don't tell us how did they get out of the bill 15 down. But the guy, everybody got Thabo. The guy, was the one that got a call from Thabo to say, hey, I got your company. I want your company to come and help, to come and shoot this for me and what not. Because everybody was like, hello. Okay, I'm to how. and maponesa ha fihla monana le ona a etsa divide and conquer rule. Ha ba fihla banka the other friend ba re, what's happening with your friend? No, the friend ya hae your friend does know what happened. Your friend must know. A re le ena le ga msheba bona ga man, this guy must be playing with me. Tshwantse ba tsebe ha ona gore motho ka tloketsa tše and then a sa tsebe. So that friendship went south and sour because of Thabo Bester, guys. By this time, this guy has got a series of people. Belong and a banana. We cut a banana. Then there was this girl, alarm inviter. Hey, this girl was a model. Otoba, a presenter of a certain, when I as a executive, yeah, MTV base at the time. Hi, Bo. Yes. What MTV base? You are going to be the presenter. What of this show? Then Miguel are how? Then are no. Where are the guys? Because that was a time when usually presenting was like, if there's one girl, there must be one boy. Remember that time? You'd find presenters presenting together, but one is female, one male. So for Yena, I was like, only females. We are two. I'm just, oh no, you are two females. I'm like, where are the guys? I don't know. Hi, we decided to go on with the girls. Oh, okay. So you must the girl. Oh, first of all, the girl was like, Hanari, come. The girl was like, friend, please accompany me. I don't feel safe. Please come with me. Thabo abona Thabo a shaqeya hambona unale a friend. She has brought in a friend, but then abaitisa Thabonyana. Okay. Thabo abare no ha tsamayeng re kene ka ra koloi ya ka re ka ikae. Kanti the friend has got a fiance motho nana a re tsamaile nna ke tlo feletsa se bana ba ka. The fiance was like, what? No, wait there. I'll come, we'll convoy. You'll be in my car. We'll convoy with him. And then they called, this girl, Anna Norman. Let me just search on Google. Guys, this is something to do. Ne? This is something that you absolutely have to do all the time. Whether you meet someone on the internet, whether you meet someone in person, first of all, try to gather the names of that person if you want to be safe at all times, particularly when coming to dating. Because I mean, free was but it does not matter how much free guy. This is a tip. It's not in the documentary. This is just a tip that I'm giving you. Search the person. Put the person's name as it is on Google. Something of that person must pop up. If that person is a legit person, something must pop up with the names. How do you move? Either your account, your Facebook account, you will come. They will pop up. So, I shame, and I know I would Google. Let me search this guy. I search, yes, so. Ho prepare the R cases. Kinako the R cases already since on that this guy. Who such a who prepare the R cases, who prepare abuse. There were complaints of abuse, people complaining about abuses. Remember, I think the Pearl Tusi case was also at the time rife. It was on the internet. As I had to like a motuche Pearl Tusi was an explanation. What is it that Thabo Bester did to her? We would like to hear. We are very interested. So at the time, who prepared into the coffee, they are not saying that in the documentary. This is what I know what it was at the time. So hare ashebe atolo he man anano funela maponisa right then they are tailing Thabo Bester, remember they are in a convoy driving to somewhere. Bafonele maponisa, hore maponisa, we are an auntie kana go Thabo ntse le wanted. Ntse batliwa. Hey, maponisa. Guess what? Thabo just decided to run away, disappear into thin air. While bona they were hoping, hey, yeah, re tlo thusa maponesa ke yo re tlo mo thola. Kae shame ba re ba ntse ba tsamaile distance e telele o se maponesa, but in that long distance Thabo qedetse a disappear in front of bona. I'm saying, but that's it. The star is wrong. Show us which one to use. Hello, Ora. Ratilwe, Kilipilwe, hello. Busi, Mike, hello. Zimbex. Hello, guys. Listen, the stars, ne? First of all, for you to give stars, you need to be on Facebook, not Facebook Lite. If you are on Facebook is serious. It's not hard for you to see the stars because where you are posting more auto type more there is a white star. It's either on top of where you are typing or at the bottom. You can see it. And the stars are not free. It's not free stars. It's money. So sometimes when you are going to type here, just above where you are typing, you can see the sense. They would show you monies, ne? The stars 50, 20, 100, 200, whatever. Then you select them. Only if you are on Facebook. Facebook Lite, you cannot give anybody stars on this platform. No one, not even a single person. If you are on Facebook Lite. But if you are on Facebook, it's not hard to see. Happy where you are typing there. You can check on there on your left. You'll see a white star. It's white in color. When you click on that white star, it brings out colorful balls of stars. So those are the stars we are talking about. None of them is free. You can select the one that you can afford to send. When you click one colorful ball, it will tell you how much it will cost you for you to give me the stars. Those are the stars. Thank you, Oratilwe. So I was here on this matter. Yeah. Okay, now this guy has disappeared into thin air. Fine. Then there's another case of a mother whose daughter was violated badly by this guy. Violated, stabbed, and robbed. This guy, o etsa go shoba hore o etsa dintho kaofela. Nna se into one. He would arrange a meeting. He will tell you how to bring a laptop, bring your what, and then when you come there, you are gonna be tasting all the things that he can do to you. He's gonna stab you. He's gonna violate you. He's still also gonna rob you. All the things that you brought in, you're never gonna see them back when he's done with you. So that's how he operated. So that girl is still affected even so many years later. It's one of the girls whose 60 years was the time that Thabo has to serve in there. Thabo was given 60 years, and then I think 10 years was suspended of that 60 years of each of the two ladies that he was sentenced for. He was sentenced for two ladies, 60, ne? And then he was also sentenced a lifetime for no. How much this girl? Man. This is not Nombus. Nomfundo. Yeah? Is it Nomfundo? Yeah, I think it's Nomfundo. So, yeah. Now, all those sentences, they go concurrently. So, them going concurrently, they mean nothing. Nothing. So, Thabo Bester actually was supposed to sit there 25 years and then be eligible for parole anytime after that 25 years. So, of all those sentences, they mean absolutely nothing. If he had he had if he had allowed himself to serve that 25 years in prison, unbreakable, Natloba eligible for parole in 2037 because he started his sentencing. Kadilo server time ya 2012. So he was going to be eligible for parole in 2037. So because all these sentences they run concurrently. Concurrently mean Thabo had wakashik useva sentence 3. Useva sentence ya this other girl amu violating and the other girl amu violating and nomfundo as well amu unaliving amu. Phela wenze nomfundo ntsingathi. Umenze exactly the same thing lena. Stabile amu violator violated pele steba haqitile unalive. So all those three things. On top of that, amunkela cell phone, amunkela laptop atanagatso. Rob as well. So each time Thabo wakes up, he serves 3 sentences. Sentence for girl number 1, number 2, and Nomfundo as well. So it's like pointless, totally pointless for them to tell us about the long service that Thabo is going to serve in prison. Like it's the most useless thing ever. Sharp. So the mother is the one that's speaking on behalf of this other girl because even today she still does not have the courage to talk and speak up for herself about what Thabo had done to her. And the other girl, of course. And then there's Nomfundo, who's even her family also cannot be found till today. No one wants to claim that I was Nomfundo's aunt, I was Nomfundo's mother, I was Nomfundo's sister. Like Nomfundo is like Hulahla Halejwe fela, and Nomfundo just decided that's Motabo Azamilin thing. People just don't want to be associated with anything that has got to do with Thabo, except for the Magudumanis. Just except for them. Sharp. So it is dead. And then what's the other story, guys? Hey, nah, I'm forgetting what I'm doing a summary here. I'm not summarizing actually. I'm bad at summaries. So after that, I went to come and then there was Nomfundo met umitile Nomfundo at the dealership, BMW dealership. He pretended he wanted to buy a BMW, and he said to Nomfundo, "You have a nice body, you can be good in modeling and what not." Then they striked a relationship. So it went from business relation to relationship, full-blown relationship that ran from January to October. By this time that he travels with her to Cape Town, they were in a relationship for almost 10 months. And then they go to Cape Town, luxury bus. When they get there, they get to a luxury accommodation. Thabo gives the POPs, proof of payments. Katsadi EFT payments. It's a maka. Hey man, Thabo does that, and then they stay 2 days. When the people of the owners of the establishment realizes, like this is not reflecting. Why is this still not reflecting after this time? And when they realize this is a false POP, they packed. Now they are at another villa. The very same night ba fitlhileng ka yona in that villa, that night he started tying Nomfundo, and then started violating Nomfundo, stabbing Nomfundo while she was dying. As I must stable right kopelong. He was like, Lisa the password when Santo. Password is a phone laptop. Nomfundo had to give passwords. The laptop and that guy. Oh, guys. And then Asia Nomfundo Kamo Ajuza the owners. Atamaka 7 or saying that's what I'm. Just the owners told, please do not disturb my girlfriend. She'll be there until 2 o'clock. She's sleepy. She's tired. I have to go somewhere. I'm coming back. So please do not disturb her until 2 o'clock. Sharp at 2 o'clock or sharp at 3, sharp at whatever time when they thought, man. But it's the 2. It's this time we still haven't seen anybody. What's happening here? Let's go and check out. It's Dumbu, blood everywhere. He ran for the longest time as a Tolahali. Where is Thabo? Then he was finally arrested. He was served. He was served with those 3 convictions. 60 years for girl number 1, 60 years for girl number 2, but the 10 years is suspended. So I don't even know what does that mean. So actually, they would say he's supposed to stay 50 years, but then each day becomes 2 days. So he was going to be eligible after 25 years. Fine, I've already sent that. Now, Thabo here in the jail up here again. I go man. Thabo would have nice clothes, nice what right inside, inside, nice food, nice clothes, nice everything. And if they are trying to confiscate anything from Thabo, some members would be in trouble for confiscating things from Thabo's. And they would end up like, okay, I shop. And they would be told, hey, you must treat the inmates nicely because they are our clients. Sharp. So Thabo's continued like that. We all know the shenanigans that he was doing in jail. They're not talking much in first episode and second episode. Maybe in the next episodes, because I did ask Showmax if we are going to get other episodes. They said yes, certainly. This coming Friday, we're gonna get another episode. Episode 3, maybe 3 and 4, I don't know. But we are getting episode 3 is guaranteed by Showmax tomorrow. I asked them personally. So this Friday, let's wait for the next episode or episodes. I'm not sure how many. Maybe they will tell the other stories that they haven't told up until now. So, Thabo here has been living like that, and then it appeared that Snowy, who is Snohe Matshwara, was the first person to be lured in terms of arranging the escape. The T-Rock that we all know was somehow a gift from Thabo's as a bait to him and others. So apparently there is a huge amount of money that he gave Snowy, who is Snohe Matshwara, so that in turn he can lure the others into the plan. And it was easy to do so because they could all see how this person is earning only 15,000 per month, but he managed to buy a T-Rock fresh, not Bona, fresh from the box, new from the box, new one. So I think he told them there's a lot where that comes from. Also, he made sure that Snohe Matshwara gets a T-Rock as a token that shows that serious, if you are going to help us, this is the life that you can get to taste. So he was evidence that nice life is possible. You can even buy cars, and who doesn't want to buy a car? Huh? And they were led into just using Snoe Maswaka. And Snoe Maswaka was a manager there. He was managing a lot of people. So he was, as a supervisor position that he was in, he was able to give instructions to open 7 doors, not 1 door, not 2 doors, not 3 doors, 7. 7. Whoa, 7 doors that Snowy had ordered, according to what the documentary says. 7 doors for this guy to go out. And somebody had arranged the uniform. We know who arranged the uniform. But it sounds like, if you listen to the documentary, there is nothing new so far. Maybe as it keeps on adding episodes, we'll find something new, but there is absolutely nothing new except for Nandipha's brother. Is also part of the documentary. He's also giving his version of how he got to find out about Nandipha. He says at the beginning, Nandipha introduced Thabo Bester as her mentor to them, to the whole family. And they were like, oh, okay, mentor yako, yeah, in the property business. She said to them she's gotten into the property business. She has a mentor. The mentor is in America, New York. How? Soon after, she had to sleep with a phone right next to the bed, such that the mentor can see her while she's asleep. That's when the brother started being like, eh, what is this now? Why should this is a nut case? Yeah, but and then another thing, Nati was like, how come you are a married woman but you are addressing your mentor as baby? That was another thing. And then another thing was, how come when this mentor of yours you are so comfortable with? And another thing, how come they are married but you are staying apart from your husband? Why are the two of you living apart? So she says, he says he never got an answer as to why were they living apart. Except for Magudumana was liking the nice life, the nice nightlife. That is only the tip that is giving. So Mr. Magudumana sounds like he used to love the nice club life. Ne? And then what else? Then he confronted Thabo. There is actually an actual recording that they are playing in the documentary, where Thabo is asking him, yena ntho e wena kanti wena o nagana go nna le Nandipha go etsalang ka rona? What do you think is happening between me and Nandipha? And yena, as the brother, says, no, I know you to be her mentor. And guess Thabo was saying, mentor? O nana nka tlo rekela motho dikoloi ke le mentor, ka mo rekela ntlo ke le mentor, ka hlokomela the family? Man, that part disturbed me. But how dare bo Nandipha ba fa bo Thabo responsibility of hlokomela malapa a bo bona? He is like, how can I take care of your whole family? And when you listen to this, you find that, hey, it is possible because Nandipha had fetched her own parents to come and stay with at the Hyde Park house that she acquired with Thabo. And the brother, this very brother, was also living there. And guess what? Akira, there is Optimum, whatever, King, Optimum, that establishment, Nandipha, Optimum Skincare, whatever. Nandipha had fetched even the aunt. And you do know that this is not part of the documentary, maybe it will be said later on, that even that establishment, Thabo was the one that had acquired for Nandipha. So Thabo acquired the cars for Nandipha right from behind bars. 3 cars in 1 year. 3 cars, three in 1 year. 3 luxury cars in 1 year. A Hyde Park house that was paid for 60,000 per month. Per month. That was just the rental. 60,000. 60,000. Hey, man. And then on top of that, the establishment. Then she fetched the aunt to come and work there. She fetched the parents to come and stay with her at the Hyde Park home. She fetched the brother Ngosnati with the wife and the child to stay with her at Hyde Park home. This Hyde Park home is not even few streets from what I heard, few houses away from the president of the country, Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa. They were living there. And Malema, Julius Malema. They were neighbors, these people. They Hyde Park. Neighbors. This person is doing crime right here. These people are doing crime right there by the president's nose, right under the nose. The president. Same being disabled. So sharp on her, and then Gosnati tells the whole story. Now, then that's when she discovered that man. Oh, the aunt. The aunt was kicked out of the business, out of Optimum. Atebelwa ki Thabo. From behind bars. Ne? Atebelwa ki Thabo. Thabo was hiring and firing. Thabo fired the aunt wa Nandipha. Kanti, the aunt had discovered something that she was not supposed to. And then the aunt had told the children and even confronted Nandipha. That's when Thabo ended up saying, hey, with immediate effects. Ne? That's when one of the cousins approached Nati. Nati, do you know your sister is involved with such a criminal that is so powerful, that has done so many things, the Facebook rapist of this? And then that's when Nati started researching and finding Thabo Bester. And then that's when he started calling Thabo and says, hey, Thabo. And Thabo was like, yeah, Nat. Hey, I know what you're doing. I know you're a scumbag. I know you're what hey, when? Make sure you vacate my house. You vacate my house, or else I'm gonna pop your head. And then he had to run at night. Mereme called them an Uber and said, please. Now he says the father at the time was on Nandipha's side already, even helped Nandipha to change the locks where Nati and the wife and child were living in the cottage outside. One day when they came back from somewhere, they found the locks changed. Just because he queried Thabo Bester. Ne? So sharp. That's him now taking to Facebook after he was fired. That's when he decided to post to her. Let's come on, Nandipha. As beautiful as she is, she's involved with a Facebook rapist. That, if you don't have it, ask me. I have that post here, not year 2021. I have it somewhere. If you want to see it, come to my inbox, I'll show you. So he says that was after they had done that to him. That's when he took to. And then he searched the Facebook, he found other people talking about Thabo. He tried to engage and said, Thabo is also doing this to this family, tormenting a family in Johannesburg. What? Nobody bothered to engage with him. That was 2021. Until 2022, this person will escape. And then after that, 2023, when news broke, he is one of the people that wrote to Ground Up and told Ground Up, "Oh, there is something like this, something like this, something like this." So he is part of the people that helped the investigation to be where it is. For us to find out about Thabo Bester, his existence, his escape in prison, it took prisoners reporting to Ground Up and other media houses. Other media houses didn't do anything. Only Ground Up decided to do something about it. It also took Ngosinati, Nandipha's brother. It also took um, the somebody that had seen Nandipha and Thabo Bester last year in June at Santon while they were shopping. That person also sent pictures, but that person sent pictures to Ground Up only after Ground Up had already started posting something about Thabo Bester. And that's when the person said, let me send this picture as well. I believe Thabo was boosting money in Nandipha business. And that's why he was able to hire and fire. Yes, I wish Nandipha to tell the truth, how she got herself in this mess. Mawena, all that glitters ain't gold. Kilupile. Seriously. All that glitters is not gold. Bathong, Thabo ke motho a jwang tlheng? Thabo ke motho a so ngwaneso, Thabo o jwalo. The top tier was the phone recording of TK asking Nati, "What do you think, Mina Nati?" Yo, that was a top tier. What do you think, when? Buy cars, buy into and a house, and take care of your family. All for mentoring? Yeah. When mentor would buy cars, a house, and support the family. I mean, that was the top tier. And then to show Hore, Liena Nandipha was still not free, totally free. We can take raha. That recording, I believe that recording is true. I believe that recording from when it first circulated. That is not a game that we're playing. That is how he controls people. Everybody that knows Thabo Bester, they will tell you about his temper. Everybody. Everybody that talks about Thabo, they never leave the temper out of it. I have someone that knows Thabo personally. That is my friend. Liena said, "Are, you know what? You can have the most intelligent conversation with that guy. Don't just consume. Temper ya hae ke ena ya tsebahala. So there is no way Anka asato controlang Nandipha. If he could control Nandipha Ali behind bars and says, "Put the phone here, I want to see you when we are asleep." Abatla ho ikatela yena as if she was in Big Brother's house in that mansion in Hyde Park. She had to put a phone in such a way that the camera is facing her the whole night. Yena o katane le yena kwa. There is no way a tlo bua le yena hantle gentle all the time. That recording where she is shouting at her, telling her where to get off. I'm telling you that recording is as real as they come. And remember, there is no honor among thieves, guys. Just because me and somebody we agree to do something together, we are doing all these shenanigans together, does not mean that we get into a quarrel. And you know the lovers thief, you know the lovers quarrel, and you know how many men are controlling women. And when coming to finances, men with money are able to control the women so easily. They talk to them the way they want. They breathe when they say breathe. About stop breathing. I'm not sure it's also told. This person, Thabo Bester, was able to take care of Nandipha's family. What makes you think ha no mo control? What makes you think ha no bua le ena ska ha batla? What makes you think or ha no mo jwetsa hore put the phone there, I want to see you gona monna kenang ka mo ka tlung eo? I mean, he's the one paying, remember? That's my house. Even his tone ha bua le nna to a utlwa o kgantsha bo. That's my house. He missed my house. So nna ke dutse behind dintho di-bus tsa nthong kwa wena o dutse ka Hyde Park o tla o kenya banna moo kapa o tloa o tswa o ya banneng. So I want to ensure that you are in the house and you are alone in that bed. You're going to put the camera there. You're going to ensure you put a phone there. And I'm going to see you. I'm going to watch you. Every move. So Liana we a prisoner. She was a prisoner even before she's now an inmate. She was a prisoner in that Hyde Park house. Do I feel for her? No. Because but also a person has lied on a bed and then no, you have we look at the better. That's exactly my feeling. I feel like she has facilitated this. She has started this. Thabo is very abusive. Everybody that knows Thabo, they would tell you that everything, Thabo's world revolves around him. It's him first, everybody else after. And he lets you in if he's going to use you. If he's done using you, you're an asset. He can get rid of you anytime. Her safety was still not assured in Thabo's hands. But she made the bed, she had to lie on it. And the father is part of this. Now, with African parents, any child that is successful in the family, it's held up there. Even when they make mistakes, their mistakes are made to be like something nice. Ndade Sekeleni must have seen all the symptoms that shows that the relationship that his child was in is not good. It cannot be that Nati was the only one as the brother that saw okay, something is off. The aunt had to be fired because she had a loud mouth, because she tried to warn Nandipha to say, Nandipha, according to Ofla. Ndate one, the father, the whole father, was the one that said, Nzafa nawe mntana mlaufa khona. Yeah. So yes, I hear that Nandipha has been beaten. I started with that when I started this live. Okay, now the breaking news is that she was beaten up by a sagoma and another inmate, and she says the inmate is mentally challenged. I want to support, but I don't know how all these stars works. You can support with the stars only if you are on Facebook and not Facebook Lite. If you are on Facebook Lite, unfortunately, you cannot. But if you are on Facebook, when you type, more type, just check on the left. On the left to where you are typing, there is a white star. You click on that white star. When you click on it, there are balls that are going to pop. Those balls are colorful. Those colorful balls, then you must choose higher 20 stars, 20 clusters of stars, but they are in a ball. They are not even looking like stars now. By the time you pop on them, they don't even look like stars. They are clusters of stars. Bolo enyani. Sometimes kibo 29 randa, sometimes ki 14 randa, sometimes ki 10 randa, depending on Facebook it is money. It's not the stars that you type. not the typing stars. So if it's a free star, it's not it. And then sometimes if they are not on the left, where you are typing, more also type more, they are just above the typing place. The stars, you'll see them in, they are yellow. They are usually yellow, but in circles of yellow. And they tell you want to give 20 stars or 50 stars or whatever. Sometimes just below where you are typing, there is also icon, different icons. Next to icon, what do you call this? Avatar. Next to the avatar, right next to the avatar, is the stars. It's a white star. It's white in color. Check where the avatar is. Next to the avatar, there is a star. It's white in color. You click on it. When you click on it, there will be balls that are colorful balls that will pop up. Then you choose one. You see if you can afford to give me that money. Then you click on it. It will transaction. You must have your bank card really linked to your Facebook or to your Google account. If your bank card is not linked, you cannot send stars still. Yeah, but so it's on head stars explained. So yep. I'll wait for Friday for the next episode to drop. Then what's cooking, what's not cooking. Then we'll top up the updates. And we'll also see if there's anything new. The only thing that is new that I heard from this documentary is that Nandipha's aunt was also working at Optimum. And the rest is everything that we know. But Dr. Peshi's interview is there with who's that girl? Also Bezang SABC. Yes, more and I'm interviewing thing about Sepisa ka go tlatlisa Oprah. Hey, they would see the doctors who will bring Oprah, and then another doctor wanted a certain building to be built at millions. So hands at them have for the codes. A room property, we will quote you 3 million rand less. How less? Yes. Bamofa. Please do a live about Mami Club too. Much drama trending on Twitter. I will also do it. It's just that, yeah. And I can say, hey, it touched me. It touches the food. I will try to do it as well. It touches again that part, yeah. Nosy. Hormona haye kanti vele na batla step. So the reason why they spoke about Sitepu was because vele they knew hormona nosy unyala someone Sitepu. And really that is true. Ibile monna nosy an actual real statement to say yes, kinyala step. So like banna ba re rate guys. The way Msadula Allen head cutting, I can feel Penia high from behind the screen. And it's not yo as how you like as joke. You and then one other thing conchecking ekibon oh ratile liana monna ko kanti wa mutumpa. Why did she bring monna ko Mami Club? Hey, nna ke understand nkebe o le right a motumpa so re sa mtsebe jwale re na le this picture ya abutona a tumpang ratile batho modimo Shaba also do that. Thank you guys. I'm tired now of talking alone. Thank you to everybody that contributed with comments. Let's go. Amelia said hello. Hello, beautiful Celia. Oh, but you'll never lang that thing. Beautifully guy mo. Fela ga leboa hle bana betso. Siyabonga. I heard on radio. Oh. Where's Alamar? Is it my network? Okay, yes, we heard on radio about Nandipha's beating. And so network guys, let's get like about who wants the comment is network. Nandipha thinks she's special. She deserves another she deserves another beating for bringing the arpist and the Mdaras around her daughters. Nana sebetisa skull. Why would you bring yo not Nandipha Nana waiter? And you know worst part is it's not like Nakala Mutsiba. She knew him even before. They were in a relationship. She knew how he got into prison. But I guess it's because she was hating. Guys, Nandipha was hating. Abawela Matsonga wrong. What happened to Nandipha should not happen to any woman. I just cannot talk about that, but whatever drove her in the hands of Nandipha was bad. I don't wish it for anyone. Batlaka mshika. Mamela le nna ke a tjho batla ka mshika ya hore how ba qeta ho lose case ko nthong all of a sudden boom o sa shapiwe jwale. This is not true. She's making up stories and reporting them to build something. Kinana jwalo, she's reporting these cases for a certain purpose. Maybe o tlo apply to bail happy to say I'm not safe inside. I'm being beaten up. Utlwalang ka gona le desperation e tsahalang. Guys, my network ya ha batle ke bontshe di story tsa lona. You girl, your background is scary. Ndase ona le bugwala bu sister man. Uyikwala mtase uyikwala. O sa fela bathunyana ba ithuba. Thunyane fela. Bathong. I want to show your comments. You mtase. Shamdia hana hle jwale se dile wes. You my network, you guys, my network. Hi madam, hi Mahomo. You girl, your background is bad. Network is jealous. Umesi upambene, amesi upambene.